Your cat follows you into the bathroom every single time. You reach for the door, and before it even closes, they're already there, slipping through the gap, weaving between your legs, or sitting just outside like they've been waiting for this exact moment all day. At first, it feels funny, maybe even a little confusing. Cats are supposed to be independent, distant creatures that value their space. And yet here they are, refusing to give you even a few minutes alone. But this behavior isn't random, and it definitely isn't meaningless. There are deep, instinctive, emotional, and even psychological reasons behind it. And once you truly understand them, the way you see that closed bathroom door will never feel the same again. Because your cat isn't just following you. They are reacting to something much bigger in their world, something that revolves entirely around you. To understand this, you have to step into your cat's mind for a moment. Your home is not just a place where they live. It is their territory, carefully mapped out with scent, routine, and memory. Every corner holds information. Every object carries meaning. Cats don't just exist in a home, they monitor it constantly. Even when they look like they're doing nothing, quietly sitting or lying down, they are aware of every movement, every sound, every shift in their environment. So when you suddenly walk into the bathroom and close the door behind you, something changes instantly. A part of their territory becomes inaccessible. And more importantly, you disappear into it. That combination alone is enough to trigger their attention. Because in your cat's world, anything that disappears behind a barrier becomes something that must be understood. The bathroom itself makes this even more intense. It's one of the most sensory-rich places in your entire home. The air changes constantly, sometimes warm and humid from a shower, sometimes cool and still. The smells are layered and complex: soaps, shampoos, cleaning products, damp fabrics, and most importantly, your scent in one of its most natural forms. The textures are different too. Smooth tiles, soft mats, dripping water, echoes bouncing off walls. For a human, it's just a small, ordinary room. For a cat, it's a dynamic environment filled with information. When your cat enters, they don't just walk in casually. They investigate. They sniff the edges of the floor, rub against objects, pause to absorb every detail. This isn't random curiosity. This is analysis. They are updating their understanding of their territory in real time. At the same time, they are studying you. Cats are not loud learners like dogs. They don't need constant interaction to understand you. Instead, they watch. Quietly, consistently, over long periods of time. They build a mental map of your behavior, your habits, your routines. And the bathroom is one of the most predictable places for them to do this. Every day, you repeat the same actions. You wash your hands, brush your teeth, look into the mirror, move in familiar ways. To your cat, these patterns are valuable. They reveal who you are when nothing else is distracting you. In those moments, you are calm, still, and unguarded. And that version of you is something your cat pays close attention to. Not because they are curious in a simple way, but because understanding you is essential to how they navigate their world. There is also something else happening in those moments, something much simpler but incredibly meaningful. The bathroom is one of the only places where you are completely still and available. Think about your day from your cat's perspective. You are constantly moving, doing things, focusing on tasks, looking at screens, interacting with objects that have nothing to do with them. Your attention is always divided. But in the bathroom, everything slows down. You are in one place. You are not going anywhere. You are not focused on anything else. For your cat, this is rare. This is an opportunity. That's why they come closer. That's why they sit beside you, rub against your legs, or jump up onto the sink to meet your eye level. It's not just about being near you. It's about finally having your full presence, even if it's only for a few minutes. But beneath all of this, there is a deeper emotional layer that many people overlook. Cats may appear independent, but they are capable of forming strong, meaningful attachments. They just express it differently. When you close the bathroom door, even for a short time, that connection is suddenly interrupted. Your cat does not think in terms of minutes or seconds. They do not calculate how long you will be gone. They only recognize one thing: you are accessible, and now you are not. That shift can create a subtle form of stress. Not always loud, not always dramatic, but present. Some cats respond by scratching at the door. Others meow softly. Some simply sit and wait, completely still, their attention fixed on the place where you disappeared. But no matter how they show it, the feeling behind it is the same. They want that connection back. And then there is the role you play in their life. To your cat, you are not just another presence in the home. You are part of their inner circle, their safe zone. Cats don't bond with everyone equally. The ones they trust become central to their environment. You are one of those central figures. So when you move somewhere they cannot immediately access, it matters. It disrupts the balance they're used to. Inside the bathroom, your behavior also changes. You are quieter, more still, sometimes in a posture they don't usually see. Cats are extremely sensitive to these changes. They notice small details most people would never even think about. When something feels different, they respond by coming closer, watching more carefully, making sure everything is as it should be. And now we reach the most important part, the reason that changes everything. In your cat's mind, a closed door is not just a door. It is a loss of control. Cats rely heavily on having access to their environment. They like to move freely, to explore on their own terms, to check every space whenever they feel like it. When a door closes, that freedom disappears instantly. And when you are on the other side of that door, it becomes even more significant. They can still sense you faintly, through smell, through subtle sounds, but they cannot reach you. That combination creates a powerful response. And when you finally open that bathroom door, watch your cat closely. That moment matters more than it seems. Some cats will walk in calmly, as if nothing happened, pretending they were never concerned. Others will immediately begin inspecting the room, sniffing corners, checking surfaces, quietly confirming that everything is back where it belongs. And then there are the ones who come straight to you, brushing against your legs, circling you, or simply sitting nearby, as if reconnecting. That reaction isn't random. It's resolution. The barrier is gone, access is restored, and their world feels complete again. In those few seconds, your cat is rebalancing everything that felt uncertain while the door was closed. What looks like a small, ordinary moment to you is, for them, the return of normalcy, the reassurance that nothing important has been lost. So the next time your cat follows you into the bathroom or waits patiently outside that door, don't dismiss it as a strange little habit. It's something much deeper than that. It's about connection, awareness, routine, and the quiet bond they share with you. Your cat isn't trying to invade your privacy. They're trying to stay part of your world, to remain close to something they consider important. In their own subtle way, they are showing trust, attachment, and a need for consistency that defines how they experience life. That small shadow at your feet, that soft presence at the door, it isn't just behavior. It's a message, a quiet, steady reminder that in your cat's world, you are not just someone they live with. You are someone they choose to stay close to every single time.